Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I decided to do a Divine Feminine Twin Flame mini read, so one of my regular reads, not my big 7-deck read, but it's for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames, and I'm going to go ahead and do this, okay? So there's no specific sign here, it's about the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. So take a deep breath. Okay, I've already pre-shuffled, so we're going to get right into it. Today is July 22nd, 2020, for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Let's see what comes up today. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames for July 22nd, 2020. Okay, Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Don't mind my appearance if you catch me. I was out doing trash a little while ago. Cleaning some stuff out of the garage, things like that. There was a huge, wasps or hornet's nest, something up above my garage. I'd never noticed before. I've never had something that big before. All right, so Divine Feminine Twin Flames for July 22nd, 2020. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. All right, what's the first card out for Divine Feminine Twin Flames? The Eight of Swords reversed, which is great. Because that means you're out of your prison, out of your head, out of your anxiety. And the challenge for you, the Two of Cups reversed. Any disconnect that happens. The foundation here is the Three of Wands, upright. So the foundation of being present. And this could be being present to something going away, because this Viking ship looks like it's sailing away. The recent past is the Three of Cups. So you may have been celebrating. I just had my kids all home. My daughter was home with her friend for a week, so that was really beautiful. And then what's crowning for you guys is the Fool reversed. And that could be a little bit of, lacking faith a little bit. And then coming up here is the Queen of Wands reversed. So I'm not sure who that might be for you, but we'll see. You see yourself as the Page of Swords, just learning how to speak your truth. This is very positive, but it's still young. And what's around you, or how might others see you, is the Hierophant reverse, which is very much alternative spirituality, thinking outside the box, the Phi energy of expanding, drawing outside the lines. And the blocks that we need to clear as Divine Feminine Twin Flames is the Queen of Pentacles. Any blocks towards her? And she's the Peacock. She's very well grounded. She may be intellectual. And she's multicolored. And likes to fan her tail, which is about coming into your empowerment. And then the ending card here is the Five of Cups, which has to, it's the grief card about, and this card is very much about being down on your knees and praying, but it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else, like a masculine. This is somebody praying for the dark birds to go away. All right, so I do a hangman thing here at the end, which is perfect for the Twin Flames. So what's connecting us to whatever's hanging in limbo at the end of the read, which has to do with the hanging on the cross. The Six of Pentacles reversed is the connection here, or the bridge, which is imbalance. That can be debt, a scam, someone not sharing. And then what's left hanging in limbo at the end is the King of Wands. And now we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so again, like my usual reads, we'll pull another card at the end. It may be more than one, depending on what that card is. See what comes up. Very interesting. And that's coming from Colonel Klink, but stupid, right? Very interesting with his eyeglass there. The underlying energy is the truth. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, and I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory like I always do. and we'll go from there. Again, this is for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. We have the King of Cups here upright, and this King of Cups, and I want to see if I can get this more focused for close-up. Okay, so the King of Cups in this deck, he's got a little bit of a smirk on his face. He's thinking about something. He's smiling to himself. It reminds me of my son for sure, and he's a Scorpio, so that fits perfectly because he can entertain himself very well. And then we have the Three of Swords upright, the Eight of Cups reversed. What's next? We have then the Nine of Swords upright, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and then the Ace of Swords. So the King of Cups is upright, so that can also represent unconditional love. And then we have separation or heartbreak. That can represent some surgery as well. Could be like a cardiac cath, something like that. But this is also feeling uncomfortable in the energies of suffering in silence. This is like the energy of Rapunzel in the tower. And then this is perhaps overworking or not working, or whatever you're doing is not working, and coming into your truth. And this can be penmanship too, like journaling and things like that. So we're starting out uncomfortable in separation, perhaps doing some purging here, or perhaps a little bit stressed out, perhaps overworking or not working. I have Charlotte the spider here also. You can't see her very well, but I don't know if you can see Charlotte right there. Okay. So Charlotte's web is there, but very much with the truth out. And then we have, I'm going to clarify everything with my Rider-Waite Mini. This is the Gilded Tarot that we're using here. So we have the truth. The recent past is the Three of Cups, which is about coming together, celebrating, reunions, friends, socializing. It's a joyful card. And we have the truth. The truth is out. We're celebrating. We're being in our truth. And then the foundation is being present to a ship sailing away. And for example, like for me, that, you know, my daughter was here for a while and we had a great time being in our truth. We did a lot of spiritual work together, and then they had to leave. So, and each story can be slightly different. The central energy is the Eight of Swords reversed, releasing yourself from anxiety, fears, prison, right, getting out of your head, and challenged by the Two of Cups reversed, and then the foolish behavior at the top. So let's see what this is all about. Because these can be energies around you. It doesn't have to be you, but it can be you. So the Ace of Swords there, and the underlying energy for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Why is the Ace of Swords there? We have the King of Swords regarding the masculine energy and getting over any grief, loss, regret, or shame, or the past, with an offer of new passion, creativity, or growth from destiny and divine timing. That's really beautiful. All right, so, and the next, I'm not going to put these out, but the next two cards are the Dark Knight and the Queen of Swords reversed, which can represent the masculine and the feminine, okay? So this is Mary Magdalene, right, when he's on the cross, and here's the Dark Knight, you know, walking through the 4D bridge on the death path. And look at that, there's the rebirth right after it. That's crazy. I have to leave these out. All right. The recent past is the Three of Cups coming together. Why is that there? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. This could be a very painful ending or ending pain. This can be back treatments as well. If you're getting massage, this can represent that as well. But this can be a betrayal, but we have this joyous energy. This is really about ending the pain and perhaps getting a massage. Actually, I was talking to my sister. We were talking about giving each other a massage yesterday. And that could very much be my sister's energy. But the Queen of Wands is reversed. And that's someone who could be sick or tired or angry, right? Or just really, you know, or needing a massage, literally. So, and this is with the Three of Cups. So someone's feeling physically uncomfortable, right, in their body, and they need a massage. That's definitely this kind of energy. But it can be all those other things associated with pain, except we're on the Three of Cups, which is coming together for a positive pain reason. All right, the foundation here is the Three of Wands. Why do we have the Three of Wands? We have the Knight of Cups reversed. This is someone who can be moody, jealous, insincere, refusing to give or receive love, pouting, you know, all that kind of energy there. This also can be the schmoozer who pretends to like you, so he'll get whatever he wants from you, but doesn't really love all those people he's being loving to, okay? So someone who's being insincere. And this energy is coming along with the Queen of Pentacles upright, and she's very grounded and upright. And this could be, you know, this could be a mother and child too, like a mother who's dealing with a moody child, present to a ship sailing, or right, could be sad that your little love is going away, and they're moody about it that day. Then we have the Hierophant reversed. Again, this is thinking outside the box, the Phi energy, which then can create, the expansion can create a need to then come back to the center. So ground and integrate to pull yourself back to center point, to the present moment. And again, this is the Three of Wands. For me, is all about staying in the present moment. So being present to the fact that you could get triggered by people coming and going outside yourself, but always staying, coming back to center, coming back to center. 9, 10, begin again and again and again. And there's Taurus energy here. This can also be spirituality and divorce and breaks of contracts, the end of the patriarchy, the fall of a religious leader. Any of that stuff can come out, and then she can be a Taurus energy here as well. And perhaps dealing with, she could be a Taurus, she doesn't have to be. She could just be dealing with those other energies, and she could be a Virgo or Capricorn, or just someone who's very grounded, as others leave in her truth. And very much, actually, in the Divine Masculine read today, it was all about the King and Queen of Pentacles. It could be referencing the masculine and feminine, it could be referencing the masculine and his partner, but this is for the Divine Feminine. So the central energy is the Eight of Swords reversed. So why is that coming up for her? We have the Two of Cups, really connecting one-on-one. This is about taking back what was taken from you, okay? The injustice. This is stealing from injustice. Back to the moment, back to the present, connecting with yourself, connecting with your other, freeing yourself from prison. And then we have Libra energy there. This is taking back from the workplace, or perhaps the place that you met your twin, where they are in their knowing, but they're keeping it to themselves or pretending not to know. And that being the injustice of the situation. The challenge is the Two of Cups reversed, and it's upright where you're releasing yourself. So the challenge has been the Two of Cups reversed. Why? Dumping emotional attachments and being on your way. So it's being able to let go of things that no longer serve you with good news, getting back up on the horse and going again, right? Leading the way, having good news, success, attention, leading by example. And these came up earlier too, the Knight of Pentacles upright. So these could be two people then walking together once they've dumped all of their emotional attachments to people, places, things, activities that no longer serve them. All right. So the Two of Cups is reversed here because they have dumped all this and then gone on their way. So obviously they're going to then run into new situations which may knock them off balance or expand them and cause them the need to come back to center again and again and again. So in the crowning position, we have the Fool reverse, which is why. And we did have the Starseed reversed in the masculine read, which is the same energy. So this is the Two of Wands upright, which is the twin flames, the twin journey, or this is someone literally choosing a new path. The left tends to be the new. And then we have the surrender. So this, in this sense, the Fool reversed isn't a negative energy. This is the surrender, which is a good thing. Choosing to surrender, to let go of your wounds and no longer be defined by your wounds. And this is learning something totally new, allowing yourself to be the perpetual student. Being proud to be the Fool. Even if you mess up, it's okay. If I fall, I'll get up again. If I'm impatient, I may fall and I'll get up again. You just get up and make a bold move to go forward again. Okay, so this can be losing patience. It can be a Sagittarius reverse. We have Cancer upright here. And then, of course, the Fool reversed is Aries energy there. I don't see anything negative there. Of course, the impatience is negative, but it's really just about patience and balance and coming back to center. There's a theme in this read all about that. All right, so why do we have the Queen of Wands reversed coming up for us? We have the Three of Wands reversed. Excuse me, the Three of Cups reversed. You notice the three theme here. We had the Three of Cups over there. We have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles came up too here already. So we have this. Oh, and the Three of Swords. I knew there was another three here. Three of Swords is there. So I think all the threes are out. But this has to do with, this can be the social distancing. This can be negative groups and bad influences on you or your children. This can be overindulgences, right? Partiers, people who gossip, but also can be the third party situation. And this is coming up with the Queen of Wands reversed. And there we have the Three of Wands again, but it's reversed now. Two threes reversed. All right, Three of Cups and Three of Wands. This has to do with looking back, going back to the past, living in the past, right? Being the third party, and who better to represent a third party person as the villain, as the Queen of Wands reversed, right? Seeing yourself as a negative party, being perceived as a third energy there. And then we have someone who's grounding and integrating, perhaps an offer of love or a message of love. This can be boredom and apathy as well. Somebody who's tired of being tired, tired of being sick, tired of being mad. I'm not getting a lot of wands here, so I'm not getting a lot of anger. The Three of Wands is even reversed. I kind of want to clarify her again. Queen of Wands, is there more information you want to give me about the Queen of Wands reversed, why she's here, or who she is? There's an end of a family. This is an emotional cycle this is done completely. It's not ended, it's done and over. And this is the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups. So it can be an emotional ending to a cycle as well. But this is referencing family. So she may be upset. We have someone who's stuck without peace, with an unhappy family, or ending of a family, no family, and feeling imprisoned, and perhaps settling out, or forced to share. And then post-war. You see all the swords here. All right, so there's a lot of in their head energy. So this is what this Queen of Wands reverse is going through. That could be you. It could be somebody around you. Okay, so there's a lot of energy going around for her. Then we have the Divine Feminine as the Page of Swords, the one with the message. So this can reference your need to work on your speaking abilities, but also can reference just that you're getting the word out. The Page of Swords is free, with an open heart, taking a leap of faith, spreading the word. There you go. That's you, Divine Feminine. And then the Page of Swords reversed, but this is after this. All right, so you've gone from this, the negative self-talk, to becoming empowered in spreading your word, feeling free with an open heart, being the lover that you are, being proud to be who you are, even if there's some negative self-talk, even if there are rumors around you, even if the Divine Masculine is being this, right, and spying or lying, or being immature with their words, or giving you the silent treatment. There's still this abundant family, business, or community, and the Emperor in control of it. So here's the feminine. And then as we get to these other cards, we're getting into this Hierophant reverse card, which also came up over here, which again can represent Taurus. And then we have Gemini and Aries over here. The Taurus, the Hierophant reversed again, is the fall of the traditional things. It's the expansion, the new. And we have, this is the old patriarchy energy, of big companies and corporations, universities, countries, and the emperor in charge of everything. And there's the Empress reversed, all right? So she's not happy in this situation. And there's the Magician reversed. This is someone who's insecure, without tools, someone who's manipulative when they're unhappy. All right, so this is this energy here of the Taurus reversed. There is a powerful energy here between the Emperor and the Empress, and the Magician reverse. That can be 3 people, the third party situation. That can be 3 people in a group. 2 are not happy with the Emperor, but the Emperor is in control of all of the money perhaps, or of the family, the business, and the community. But this could be a divorce. This could be a break in contract, right? So I'm going to shuffle again for the Hierophant reverse. What else needs to come up about the Hierophant reverse? All right, somebody's confessing or dumping a load, a burden, responsibilities, right? No more taking on everybody else's responsibilities, and now expressing their true desires, their true feelings, their arrows of love. And then we have the Devil even. They may be saying hello to the Devil, like their family might think the Divine Feminine is the Devil, and they're saying, well, that's okay. I'm then going to express myself to the Devil. Okay? So that could be coming up as well. All right, because this can also be going against the church, going against the family, going against the business or religion, the societal norms, you know, the city, whatever you're going against there. But there is unhappiness here in this connection. Aries, Taurus, Aries, and then we have Capricorn here and Taurus. So this is more of a group thing around the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is more individualized here. The block for Divine Feminine is the Queen of Pentacles upright. Why? Okay, we have the Four of Wands reversed. This can represent the visit. So when you're going to visit someone else's house, like my daughter was just here, that's like a visit. This can also be a visitation. So this could be something from the other side. This also can be moving homes, or ending a marriage. And it also can just represent instability. But we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. She's not unstable. She's very grounded. So the block for the Divine Feminine here could be about moving or visiting or ending a marriage. Perhaps suffering in silence over it, or trying to end the nightmare, or can't deal with thinking about moving because it just seems like it's overwhelming or too much. This is feeling defenseless to the energies, especially when a lot of intense rays are coming in and we feel exhausted and we can't work. So maybe some people are worried about having to make a big change because they won't have enough energy to follow through with it. Feeling defenseless to the energies, attacks, or feeling ganged up on even well. And then, yep. But this is about, even when you're not sleeping, rising above, or just rising above in the awakening and coming out about whatever it is that's bothering you. Even if it's explosion, this could be somebody blowing their top, blowing their crown, their lid, their cover, their mind, blowing something out of the water, kicking everybody else out of the house. Or just, it's about using your mind to levitate things. Use your abilities to help you pack and bring people in to help you if you want to move or end a marriage. So this is more like ending a marriage, like it's really blowing everything out of the water. Use your intention for what you want, so you don't have to actually do a thing. You'll bring it to you. She's stable here. That's not the issue. And again, this can be a Taurus person here, but it doesn't have to be. This doesn't have to be a Taurus energy at all. It can reference, you know, the patriarchy and the break of contracts or marriage, all that kind of stuff. So the Queen of Pentacles, and we have Scorpio then here too. And then we end up there with the Five of Cups. Why? We have the sun, sunshine, that can be children, and the stars. That's beautiful energy. And they're both naked. This is being naked and free and authentic, starring in your own show, shining your light, being the star, being strong and powerful. This is so childlike. And it's like mother and child, completely naked and free. In the summer. In the summertime. And then California Dreamin' was coming up, and then LA is, you know, the city of angels. I was just getting Dallas here too, the Dallas Cowboys. And it's very much those colors too, you know, that light blue. This is very yellow, like Mary Magdalene yellow and sky blue. So I'm getting very much the rebirthing right after the cross. This is the beginning, you know, the rebirth of Jesus. And the mother star. The mother star. And I was talking about Sirius and Sirius B today, the dwarf white star. Right? So, and the blue, Sirius A is considered a blue star. and then the white star of Sirius B, and then the gold Christ unity consciousness there. So, and that's all, this is like us all down, this is all of us meditating together and praying together to support that energy. And we're all like praying for the two cups behind him, right? For all the unions to come together, allowing the other three to fall away. We have the King of Wands coming up right after, reversed, and he's been coming up very tired. It's not coming up like pissed off or anything. It's been coming up really exhausted, just reaping rewards of his efforts. And then we have the, King of Wands coming up again here, right? So that comes up with him. Now he's upright after some imbalance or debt that needs to be taken care of. So why do we have the Six of Pentacles there reversed? The Ace of Cups reversed. This can be feeling pushed to your emotional limits, dumping, purging, crying, peeing too much, vomiting. This is after the battle, perhaps in a losing battle. And also for me, this is the Mary M for Mary Magdalene. And literally this is the Christ energy bringing the Holy Communion into the Holy Grail. And the story that I got a couple years ago on the plane was that right before union, Mary Magdalene's cup gets pushed down in order to meet the masculine part way as he comes back up after diving with the Holy Communication or the communion. So that's coming up here as well. That's coming up with the imbalance. So it's purposeful imbalance. It's like surrendering, allowing yourself to lose the battle. It's like throwing the fight on purpose to meet them halfway. That's what's coming up. All right, so what's coming up next for you guys after the King of Wands is the Temperance card, which is again the impatience, losing patience, imbalance here of the King of Wands. But he's upright there. He could literally be losing patience if he deals in those fields. And then we have the World reversed, the world being upside down, needing closure, needing to finish the cycle or collapse the timelines I'm getting. And here's the rainbow bridge, and then juggling while keeping his eye on the high vibration, on the prize, keeping his balls up in the air. And now this ship is coming in with the dolphin energy as well. So it's very positive energy coming his way. But he's not paying attention to it because, right, worrying about what's coming in isn't going to get it to come to him. So he's focusing on something else while his ship comes in. Then we have the Lovers reversed, right? So while there's no affection, right? So he's also stating that there's no affection right now while he focuses on his own thing, juggling to keep his energy balanced across the rainbow bridge. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming up, which is an offer of love. Here's that Holy Grail. They've got it in their hand. And what comes up with the Knight of Cups but the King of Swords, the logical man. So let's clarify a little bit here. Why do we have the impatience of the Temperance card reversed? And I often get the lobster claw like clamped closed there, right? Can't open their claws. So why is that? Deception, the new moon, getting up before dawn, impatient to get started in the awakening process, to get into the King of Pentacles energy as opposed to the King of Wands. So perhaps eager to get back to work or to get to work on the journey. So why do we have the Two of Pentacles there, which is the Page of Cups reversed? And that's rejection, but it's also vulnerability, being shy, feeling rejected, or the opposite side, which is spoiled and entitled. This also can be mother. This is mother and child. So we had mother and child up here too. Mother and child completely naked and showing their true selves, and even showing when they're not getting along, which is fine. This can just be a child who's a little bit whiny today, but she's then focusing on her heart space because her DNA affects the child. So when she then goes and meditates to heal herself or do some shadow work, it will help the child heal as well. So that's coming up for juggling right now, and that can reference the feminine or the masculine, because we definitely have masculine energy here and the feminine here, both doing work on the awakening. And then why is the Lover's card reversed here? We have the Knight of Swords rushing in, being strong, taming their inner beast, while there are people left behind. So again, this is letting people who no longer resonate with you fall away, even though you know you don't want anything bad for them. Maybe they just don't resonate with you anymore. Or maybe leaving a job, you know, where these maybe your customers who may be turned away because you're being strong, maybe you have another mission to do. Or perhaps speaking up on behalf of a certain group who can't speak for themselves. But there's a lack of affection here. So it's perhaps rushing in with the truth. Perhaps it can be the long arm of the law, but also can be going out on a limb to be strong. And again, speak up for those who can't, who are receiving no affection or no love. Then why do we have the Knight of Wands, or Knight of Cups there, with the Lovers reversed? This is self-satisfaction. So it's reminding you, even when there's no affection around you, you can always find satisfaction within yourself, that you don't need someone to be there to make you feel loved. This is making yourself feel loved, right? When there's no lover, the King of Swords has learned to love himself, self-satisfaction. And that's the masculine within the feminine as well. And look at that. There's the inner children of the masculine and feminine loving each other. Right? So when you love yourself, you love each other. And there's the truth being presented. This could be to the Page of Wands, or along with the Page of Wands, inspired, or perhaps wants a date. And he's coming to offer a date along, bringing his truth in tow, the whole truth. Working to align with the sovereign, or his own sovereignty. But you see here we have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands, which is very much the empowerment of the masculine and the feminine. All right? The two single people with everything they need. They're humble. They don't need to be the emperor and empress. They have everything they need within themselves. Okay, so this is really beautiful here at the end. So we have this Knight of the Page of Wands. I don't know if you can see this far over. It's blurry anyway. There we go. So we have this Page of Wands with the truth backing him up, working to align with the sovereign or his own sovereignty. And then we have the Knight of Wands rushing in from the other direction, after having offered perhaps money, time, or effort to the King of Cups. Or this could be offering them a new life in order to go back to the Divine Feminine. It's like, and this could be two different children coming in as well. This also could represent children of both the masculine and feminine, like supporting them on both sides. This could be like also someone in the masculine or feminine's life, like getting a new opportunity, like another energy that's complicating their coming together, but in a really good way. It's like someone getting a new job. The underlying energy here is then the High Priestess, along with letting go to fix, repair, make amends perhaps, right? Perhaps fix up the house a bit, repair the ceiling. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you can still put a little bit out to make yourself feel at home. And then with the World still reversed, but this is below her. She's in her power as the High Priestess, right? Keeping her secrets to herself, and it's not necessarily a secret, it's just things she knows that other people may not be aware of. And then we have the Hermit reversed, which is over isolating and the need to come out. And behind that we had the breaking patterns after the separation. So separating, heartbreak, then learning to fall and break the patterns, then learning to isolate, and then realizing you're over isolating and it's time to come out to help the world come right back side up. Also completing your world, coming full circle in your cycle, and then learning to let go even when you don't have a lot, and coming back to your center. So that's the energy for the feminine. We're going to pull some clarification. We'll pull some oracle cards. All right, so first I'm going to pull from the numerology deck. It's 3553. Look at that. 3553. 35 is the wounded warrior. 53 is the Knight of Swords. What is the advice for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames? There's some really beautiful energy here. So from the main cards we had, let's see, Aries reversed, Taurus reversed, and that's it for the main energies for the read. Aries and Taurus reversed. And then I have Sagittarius reversed, Pisces reversed, and Gemini reversed. So all the majors reversed in the main read. And then we have the Queen of Wands. It can be any fire sign, so Leo, Aries, or Sag, but she's reversed. And then the Queen of Pentacles is normally an earth sign or someone who's very grounded, so Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And then we have the Taurus reversed below that, so that's not necessarily this person. And then we have the Page of Swords there, which can be all the air signs. So we have at least 3. And then we have the Knight of Cups here. So we have all 12 signs represented, plus we have the King of Wands up here. He's upright, the Queen of Wands is reversed. So they're the main couple here, is the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. She's reversed, she's upright. He's been really tired, but he's working it out. And he's changing his energies to his King of Pentacles, and then to his King of Swords. And let's see what's coming up for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Oh, a lot of cards came out. Effort, 13, is the transformation, the transition. Solar plexus and sacral chakra. Another yellow card. A lot about the solar plexus. Happy ending, shining your light. The 93, which is the reflection of 39, which is the Knight of Cups. So whereas the Knight of Cups is offering love, the 93 may be more where the Knight of Cups is reversed over here. You know, choosing to go within and not, maybe if you're feeling moody, to just pull it back in for a minute. But making the effort for a happy ending, because if you're going through an ending, that's justified to pull your energy back. So we have the third eye and solar plexus in that one. Then we have health with 71, which is the Three of Pentacles, co-creating. That co-creating contributes to your health. And we have the third eye and the sacral energy, using your creativity and your sexuality. Then we have, look at that, we have 2 purples, 2 oranges, and 2 yellows. Physical activity, 67, is the Knight of Pentacles. The loyal servant, offering help, proposal perhaps. And we have blue with the throat chakra. With the throat chakra activation has been coming up all week. 37 is the King of Cups, unconditional love, with a timeout, with third eye and the solar plexus. And then another orange with intuition. 22 is the Fool, that open heart taking a leap of faith. These are really good cards. Like I said, there's 2 yellow, 2 orange, 2 purple. Solar plexus, third eye, and sacral are really highlighted here. The underlying energy is orange as well. Patience. 2 is the High Priestess, and that's where we started from here then, with the High Priestess. Okay. So that's the numerology deck. We're going to go into the energy deck now. So let's see what's coming up from the energy deck. For the Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Divine Feminine. Well, another bunch of cards came out again. We have 14, Caring Connections, which is also the Temperance card. Remember, the Temperance card came up reversed here. A little bit of impatience here and coming into connection. But it still came up, carrying connections. And then we have the Angel of Strength. The 50 here is about, with the lion in it, is very much a combination of the Strength card and the 10 of Cups card. All right, so being strong, even though there's the 10 of Cups was coming up as an ending and reversed. The 9 of Cups is upright. And then we have financial constraints at the 13, which is the transition, the transformation, the death, the endings, the dark night. And then we have the 51 of the King of Swords, where we ended with, the King of Swords here, the healer of the ages. So coming into his full power as the 51. I don't know if that's his full power, because sometimes he comes up as Metatron, which is huge. So these are the energies that came up. Okay, they're really beautiful, actually. This is like the masculine and feminine in their power, even without anything in the cupboards. Being in their full power and in carrying connection. Okay. The bottom of the deck here is the 38 of the Queen of Cups, 4th Chakra Archangel Raphael, focusing on your heart space as the Queen of Cups, and the masculine version of the Queen of Cups. Okay, so really nice energies, and we'll do the Kipper deck too, and then I'm going to let you go. Kipper deck. The Kipper deck. All right, what comes up for you guys for the Divine Feminine Twin Flames? Okay, that was the 35 again, because 3553 came up earlier. Here's the pathway that you're on, path. See all the butterflies leading the way. Okay, really beautiful energy, and then unexpected income coming in. So that's nice. 27 is the Ace of Wands. And this is interesting. There's two ladies coming up. One is the privileged lady of the 12, which may reference the Mary Magdalene energy, but she's privileged. And then no more expectations, because this is the expectation card, but it's reversed. 28 is the Two of Wands, the Twin Flames. So no more expectations about it, but coming in a good place with no expectations, which is right where you want to be. And official, making it official. 22, or somebody's coming forward to make it official. That's the 22, the Fool with an open heart, taking a leap of faith. And then we have the underlying energy is the community reverse. So someone might be leaving a community behind, perhaps something that no longer serves them. Perhaps it was deemed as a negative group or bad influences. Perhaps related to a courtship, partnership, or relationship, or perhaps a mother as well. This could be a boss, a grandmother, mother, anything like that. But it's about leaving this energy behind. Someone might be leaving behind their wealth of a relationship and leaving that community behind in order to come forward. So there you go, Divine Feminine Twin Flames. Make sure you drink your water. Oh, don't mind the cards up behind the love sign. I left them up from when I did the Divine Masculine read. I have the Romance Angels right here. I'm going to give you one of those too. Okay, one more. Romance Angels. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Perfect. Attractions at the bottom of the deck. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stay in the present moment. Rise and be love.